Welcome to The Rock is Real. I'm Damon,
I'm Tyrese.
and we are watching the series finale of WandaVision. WandaVision's been cracked.
Yeah. This show is so different from what Marvel usually does.
Yeah.
It's like a it's in my opinion it is probably one of the best ways that they could have started off phase 4, which is we're on phase 4, right? I saw a popular theory that uh Vision Hex or Hex Vision or Wanda's Vision is going to merge with the White Vision.
Yeah, so that he can live.
Yeah, so he can
Yeah.
live, but the fact that it might not be a happy ending makes me assume that um
Well, like that would leave it open for what we talked about earlier to happen. Not like we called it, but like we talked about like her losing vision again.
yeah, and I think that's probably what's going to happen. I think that cuz we all know Vision's a powerful android. He's extremely
She
powerful.
created that other vision straight out of
Just her
grief.
power. Yeah, and like obviously the mind stone from the power, cuz when it was creating Vision it was yellow. But White Vision, I think he's going to be really hard to beat.
I
And I
saw
think
theories about him being Ultron.
Well, see, and that's what I've heard too. Is I've heard that he's going to be voiced by James Spader, which I think that's going to be the case because I mean the base of, yeah, like I think you said that the base of Vision was, it was Ultron, and it was
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But then Jarvis was put into it by Tony.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a little weird seeing
Yeah,
Paul Bettany,
but like
in sound and hear James Spader.
like what I saw was it was like the last time you see Ultron in Age of Ultron. He's like that decrepit, beat up robot. He's
Yeah.
talking to Vision, and he's like missing his hand.
Yeah.
And at the end of the episode, the first thing he does is he looks at that hand,
Yeah.
like he can see it, like it's there again.
Yeah, which I mean, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this is.
I just
technically
love Ultron. So like any form of Ultron, I'm game for. But I wouldn't be surprised. But I wouldn't want what I don't want. I don't want Ultron in this episode and then never again. Because then I'm like, well, don't. Well, now you've just made me upset because you bring him back for 49 minutes and then he's gone.
Yeah, I feel like the only way that he'll stay around is if Hayward made a backup of him or something like that. Which I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because Hayward
He's a liar.
Yeah, because also that scene where Wanda touched Vision's forehead and she said, "I can't feel you."
Can't feel you.
That was intense.
It was.
I also freaked out when they were watching the shows and then the rocket went off. That made me freak out too because that was insane. But yeah, no, yeah, Hayward, a liar,
Yeah, he was a liar.
bitch boy.
Because
Only-
he said straight up that she stole Vision.
Yeah,
But
She didn't
that's not the
steal
case.
She didn't steal shit. Yeah, no, but yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. The boys got their powers.
Boys are.
Monica's got her powers. Oh,
That's
my
true. So now
gosh.
we've got Agatha and Wanda. I'm assuming they're going to fight.
I think it's gonna be a big brawl between. Okay, this is what's weird, right? Is because you got Agatha, who's obviously you were right. Wanda's probably gonna go toe to toe with her,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming then White Vision's gonna come out of nowhere. Homie's gonna penetrate the hex, and
I think he's gonna fight fake Vision.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like Fake Vision's gonna fight White Vision to protect Wanda, but I feel like Hayward created the White Vision to take out Wanda, and so then that's gonna be there. Then the kids, obviously, they're probably gonna help out their mom. Monica's gonna help out Wanda.
I think Monica's gonna destroy the hex.
She could. She might. She's got some mean powers.
Yeah. I was watching the episode and I was like, she gonna get powers? And then I saw like they do like the whole montage, and then she was seeing weird, and I was like, oh, okay, because her eyes go back to normal. But then when she falls or drops later, I was like, ah!
Yeah, she got some. her powers are pretty cool.
There's a lot of things that like need to be tied up.
Yeah.
And like there's this whole big stink about this huge cameo, this Luke Skywalker level like appearance in the show. And then Paul Bettany was like, yeah, it's a guy I've wanted to work with my whole life. And then everyone was freaking out over it. And then Paul Bettany was like,
it was me.
It was a joke.
It was me. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really hurt me that much. I mean, it was a far-fetched idea for it to be someone from Fantastic Four, just because.
Yeah, that whole aerospace engineer thing, they had no idea what they were doing getting us thinking about that.
Yeah. Well,
because the way that they said it in the show, it did make it sound like it was going to be something big.
Yeah. Well, that's what just Marvel does. They like to play games, but like, for someone to think that, it's and there is a possibility that there could be a cameo in this show.
That's true.
A Luke Skywalker type, because other cast members talked about it, and I highly doubt all the cast members were in on Paul Bettany's joke. And Marvel Marvel actors have a history of retracting jokes that they or like information that they say. Because probably Marvel told them like you shouldn't have said that, so then they're like, okay, let me backtrack.
Dude, like Mark Ruffalo is easily the one who's done the most spoiling.
Mark Ruffalo or Tom Holland?
Yeah,
but I feel like most of Tom Holland's. I feel like Tom Holland actually goofed up a couple times, and then I feel like afterwards it was just a bunch of like just gifs, just like them setting it up and making him.
But like
silly.
when Ruffalo accidentally live streamed the first like 20 minutes of Thor Ragnarok, and then Kevin Feige was pissed at him. But then later Kevin Feige like hugged him because he did that on accident. He got so much buzz for the movie. So then Feige was like, that was the greatest thing you've ever done after he chewed his ass for it.
But we should make predictions for this episode.
We should.
I think James Spader is going to voice White Vision.
I would be so happy. I love James Spader.
It's going to throw me, but it's got to be it. There's no other way.
James Spader is amazing. I love that guy.
It's.
He wouldn't have had to do motion capture for this, though.
No, he would have just been doing voiceovers.
Yeah, because he did do motion capture for Ultron.
Yeah. So
this would be different.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't work as well.
Well, I think it's going to be a little bit weird. If it is true, it's going to be weird just because, we're used to hearing Paul Bettany's voice from his face, and now we're going to hear someone else's voice. I don't know if that's going to happen, though, but I think it would be a very good way to distinct the two.
I just love Ultron. Yeah. And I want Ultron.
If we're talking about Ultron here, homie's going to want revenge.
That's true.
Yeah, and Hayward's not going to be able to control him.
No.
So
we saw what he did to Andy Serkis's character. He cut his arm off, and he was like, "Don't compare me with Stark."
Yeah, homie went dummy.
I
think obviously the Hex is gonna be gone. Okay?
Yeah,
I mean that's not. I
agree with that one. I actually agree with both of them. But do you think that White Vision like is Ultron, or do you just think that he's voiced by James Spader?
I think he is Ultron.
Okay.
I think
because we saw Ultron in many. He was in all of the different bots.
Yeah.
Because he's an intelligence. He's like an AI.
Yeah. I think he put himself into the. Well, he was already in the body of Vision. I'm pretty sure. But I think Jarvis was able to overpower that with just him being put into the body, or I don't know. But I think that with Vision technically being dead, I think Ultron's going to be the one controlling the body.
I want Ultron, but I don't want Ultron just for this episode. And I know that it's like...
I think that's what you're going to get.
I know, but like... The reason why is because it's so hard to not, like, to do it any other way.
Yeah.
You know? Because Ultron is he's a big villain.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have already done it before. I love Ultron so much. I don't want it to end in 40 minutes, but it probably will.
It might. I don't. We'll have to see. I think
Unless it ain't Ultron at all.
it could. Yeah, it could just be Paul Bettany.
Because what if the whole James Spader casting thing was just a bunch of...
Wouldn't surprise me. MCU they like to fool around a lot.
I know, but you can't do that to me. I love James Spader. His voice is great.
Yeah, Ultron was a really good character.
He was great. Ultron had Tony in him. He had Bruce Banner.
That's just Vision. Pretty sure Ultron is just the...
Oh, yeah, no, Vision. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Vision has all of them in him.
Vision is Ultron, Jarvis, Bruce Banner, and Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vision has all
Ultron
of them.
is...
Yep, Ultron is Ultron,
Yeah.
right?
Ultron was... What was he? I think he was made from the Mind Stone. Or he was extracted from the Mind Stone. He was extracted from the Scepter, I believe. He was something like that. But yeah, no. I think the kids are... I think Wanda's going to lose the kids. I think she's going to lose Vision. I think the kids are going to go away with the Hex. Or Agatha's going to...
I don't think she would do... I don't really know what Agatha wants.
I think she wants... What I assume is that Agatha wants power. And if she can't achieve that power, I think she will try to... Well, yeah, I just think she's trying to get power. And I think that if she can't control it herself, like if she can't physically have the power, she's going to try to control it. And I think the best way that she thinks that she can control that power is breaking Wanda down. And I think that's what might happen. I don't know.
Could.
I just feel like Wanda's going to lose a lot of the stuff that she gained with the Hex. Now, I have no idea how this is going to lead into Doctor Strange in the Universe of Madness, I think, or
The
into
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
God, my memory. But whether it's Wanda becoming a villain and literally blipping herself into another universe by collapsing the Hex on itself, and then Strange is like, oh no, I feel like the only thing that we can do now is start the video.
That is true.
And
What's the post-credit scene going to be? That's what our prediction should have been.
I think it's going to be the Doctor Strange.
I think I was thinking less big. I was just thinking it's going to be fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
What if there's two?
Oh!
What if one of them
3! No.
is...
One of each? They're both?
Yeah.
I
was
mean, could
thinking
be.
that one of them was going to be... How can you not do one about Falcon and the Winter
I mean,
Soldier?
yeah, it seems like...
Give me a Baron's here. Okay.
He's choking.
Now.
So quick.
There's no way Agatha's just going to... Yeah.
Oh! She's strong.
I take power from the undeserving. It's kind of my thing.
The outfit's very good.
Yeah, it's very,
It's witchy.
well, yeah, very witchy. Oh, she's still using magic.
Holy
She hit her, right? She hit her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She went right into the house.
Get messed up. She does that a lot. She likes using objects, specifically cars, to cause damage. Okay. That is totally like a Wizard of Oz thing right there.
The witch.
Yeah.
Is it really you?
Wanda.
Whoa. This is kind of scary.
Whoa.
And I was told you were powerful.
It sounds...
Whoa! They're a boy! They're a boy!
I should have told you everything. The moment I realized what I had done.
It's all right, Wanda. I know.
I don't want to see Vision go, dude. I love him so much.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Oh!
Wanda Maximoff must be neutralized.
Yeah, that's Paul Bettany.
You must be destroyed. not know that.
Oh.
Flourish.
Magic trick.
Did you know there's an entire chapter devoted to you in the Darkhold?
The Darkhold.
Oh, she just released all of them. Uh-oh. They're gonna gang up on Wanda.
And then she's gonna. Oh man.
But like, okay, Wanda didn't do any of this on purpose. Uh-oh. Oh.
Agnes doesn't live here. You do. You're Ralph Boner?
Boner.
Oh, it's like in Watchmen. Dr. Manhattan's like, leave me alone. Opening it up so they can all
Yeah.
get out.
No emotion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wanda, you still need the Hexa. Uh-oh.
Now do you see?
She's gonna lose.
Your family to this twisted world, and now one can't exist without the other.
Oh!
But I'm not the true Vision. Only a conditional vision. I request elaboration.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh! Got her.
She's...
Oh! He hit him with that one.
Ooh, the kids are good. They're goated, man. Homie.
He took his hat.
And his glasses. Yo, this... Whoa.
Oh, I thought it was going to be right in the eye like the Superman shot. Oh!
I thought she was going to grab that.
I forgot about her.
Right in the nick of
I
time.
forgot about Darcy.
The ship of Theseus is an artifact in a museum. Over time, its planks of wood rot and are replaced with new planks. When no original plank remains, is it still the ship of Theseus? Secondly, if those removed planks are restored and reassembled free of the rot, is that the ship of Theseus?
These guys are going in right now. I'm all for it.
Neither is the true ship.
But there's something new.
Both are the true ship. Well, then we are agreed.
Don't.
But I do not have the Mind Stone. And I do not have one single ounce of original material. Perhaps the rot is the memories, the wear and tear of the voyages, the wood touched by Theseus himself. I have not retained memories, but you do have the data. It is merely being kept from you.
Oh.
You won't. I think you won't. Think. Brain
A
blast.
weapon to be more easily controlled. But certainly you are the true Vision for you believe yourself to be. That was once the case. But upon meeting you, I have been disabused of that notion. As a carbon-based synthesoid, your memory storage is not so easily wiped.
You look,
May I?
you look kind of scared to... Dude. I'm loving this right now.
It's cracked.
Oh, yeah! I'm loving this!
Oh my god.
Yellow!
Oh, and then it went back to blue.
I'm scared. Are you? You want color? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
He's gonna. This is when they come together.
hope.
I am Vision.
Unless he just gave him everything he just was.
Which in the she was like
She went back to her old tricks.
Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge.
what? Now we're flying. What happened to White Vision? Where'd he go? Homie was like,
He flew up.
I'm Vision. Then it bounced. Wanda, you know that she is a fool. She's trying to absorb your powers. Shut up. She likes her tricks. Ah! You ain't got nothing. Fool. She has like no magic now. Was she playing her the whole time? She was she was doing the hex.
She turned her own fucking tricks on her.
She learned. Wanda. Dude,
She turned the whole hex into Agatha's basement.
But I don't need you to tell me
Oh!
who I am.
Blow her up. Blow her up. Talk about what goes around comes around. She got played. She's getting played. What?
Oh!
She's got. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Straight up. Ugh.
She's
Ugh.
the fucking Scarlet
Ugh.
Witch now.
Ugh. Full capacity. That is might be the coolest. But wait.
Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom. Are the piece of the Mind Stone that lives in me. You are a body of wires and blood and bone that I created. You are my sadness and my hope. But mostly you're my love.
Ooh.
I have been a voice with no body. A body but not human, and now a memory made real. Who knows what I might be next?
Yo! Chills.
We have said goodbye before, so it stands to reason.
We'll say hello again.
So long, darling.
That empty lot.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
It wouldn't change how they see me.
Given the chance and given your power, I'd bring my mom back.
No. No.
He's
Captain
random.
Rambo,
Well, he's not a random. Well, you know, just
they're asking for you in the theater. Thank you.
All right, let's go.
Could it be Doctor Strange?
Captain Marvel. Hey, Monica. I'm joking. There's literally no one there.
I was sent by an old friend of your mother's.
Scroll. Yep.
He heard you've been grounded. He'd like to meet with you.
Where?
Oh! Oh!
Wanda.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see Doctor Strange here. We're gonna hear the. Whoosh. You see the gold? Whoosh. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Oh! She's learning all sorts of dark magics. She wants to find another way. She wants to find another way.
She was straight up polling. Okay. Now that simply could have been just like a like they just cut there and it was like two different moments. Or she straight up knows how to like duplicate herself. She was kind of pulling a Doctor Strange. Because didn't he do that in one of the things where he was like, I don't know.
Kind of.
Except it was his astral form. And his regular body wasn't moving around. Now, the person saying help me, it either sounded like a girl or a young pubescent boy.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be like her kids.
So, yeah, what if she's like trying to find... That'd be pretty
I
cool.
was my immediate thought was that she's trying to find another way to bring them back.
Yeah. What do you mean,
Because that's what she wants.
But, okay, so first off... Vision, okay? White Vision, okay? Homie knows that he's Vision.
But we didn't see him.
Yeah,
he took
just-
off,
he
and
just
then he was
flew
fucking
away.
gone.
And...
But
my
he does know
only-
that he's Vision.
Yeah. Now, I don't know where he would go. I feel like he's pulling a Bucky where he's trying to, like, learn who he is and all that stuff. I'm surprised Wanda isn't looking for him.
Well, I don't think she knows that even happened between the two Visions.
She probably doesn't. She'll probably she's going to probably come across him at some point, though.
But that last end credit scene gave me villain vibes. Like she's going to be, like, consumed by her power. And she's gonna... I don't know. It's just the way that she looked. She just looked menacing to me.
Well, I think her powers in general, chaos magic,
Right.
they just look menacing. Yeah, her powers have always been painted as, scary looking, especially in Age of Ultron when you first see her. In this one, when she went up behind Agatha, she did that quick walk thing. She does that in Age of Ultron too. She quick walks through a door or something like that. But I know a lot of people, or some people, I don't know, have speculated that she'll become a villain. I don't want to say that she'll technically be a villain unless like the Darkhold.
She was
those
reading
were
that
evil.
bitch.
Yeah. But I think more so, I think she's going to try and go into the multiverse, and I think maybe that's where Doctor Strange becomes a part. I think Wanda's to the point now where she's a hero. I truly think that she's a hero and she means well. She's gone through pain. She's caused people pain on multiple occasions, and she knows how strong she is. I think she's going to be more weary about her abilities.
It must be so much fun to be able to be one of these characters. Like, I would enjoy the hell out of that. To get to participate in such a huge thing for, like, an extended period. It's like they're literally making comic books, but it's movies.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, By far my favorite scene of the episode was definitely that last moments between Wanda and Vision, and then that's followed up by Vision and Vision word jousting with each other.
Yeah, dude, I loved that so much.
That was an intellectual battle on the next level.
Because when they first start talking, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? But then you understand.
Yeah. And then they communicate.
And then they understand.
Yeah. And then homie just doop. And then
looking back on it, I'm glad that it wasn't Ultron.
Yeah.
Because it would have ended in this episode, and I wouldn't have wanted that for Ultron.
Well, we wouldn't have had that moment between. And I think that.
So the James Spader thing was just a fucking fluke.
Yeah. Which is kind of a bummer, but
at the same time,
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just I love James Spader, so I would have wanted to hear his voice at least, but
oh.
Whoa. I think she was just trying to learn some shit, right? And then she sensed, Superman.
Oh.
Like how Superman senses that something's happening. So maybe some Doctor Strange shit went down.
And when she sensed that her kids.
And then she sensed that, oh shit.
My kids are calling
yes.
me, even though she knows it.
I think she's moved on past that, and she was going through the fucking Darkhold, and then Doctor Strange is happening right now. And then shit went down in Doctor Strange. So now that opened up where her kids exist somehow and in some way. And she sensed that. And that's how she's going to be involved in Doctor Strange. So I don't think it's going to be because
she's a villain.
Yeah, because she's I need my kids, but because she sensed that they were there somewhere.
Okay.
So if she can just find them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's not going to try to find a way to use her powers to do it, because she definitely looked up whoa, what's going on? It wasn't something that was going on in the Darkhold or something like that. I'm fairly certain Doctor Strange was happening during that end credit scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, and in the comics, I've heard people say that originally her kids were a part of Mephisto, and they got reabsorbed by Mephisto, and that's how she lost them in that part, I guess, or something. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it could be Mephisto trying to trick her, or something. But definitely was her kids.
Yeah.
Calling out to her. And that definitely could be taking place in Doctor Strange.
I think it has to be. Otherwise, because what else could have been going on?
I mean, yeah, it could have been Doctor Strange. It could have been Mephisto.
That's true.
Using the kids as bait to get Wanda to, because he's a devil in the MCU.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I don't know. I just personally, I would find it bad character progression to turn her into a villain after what she experienced, because it's an entirely different story if at the end of the episode it would be an entirely different story if the episode ended where she's closing the hex to let the people go and Vision and the kids disappear like that, crawling towards her. That's a completely different story. If
they get ripped away from her.
Yeah.
Because in this, we see her accept it.
Yeah. She herself is choosing to close the hex.
Yeah.
Whereas, and that's the acceptance. That's her having that, that closure with them, and that in those final scenes. So I just would find it bad character progression to make her either make the same mistake that she's been making or make her a villain.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be a villain. I think she's going to go to the Doctor Strange movie and be like,
where are my kids?
I sense something.
Where are my kids?
What's going on?
And I do think, though, that her kids will make her go, go, go. I think that she will, because, that's part of her life. I mean, it is. So I feel like if she has a chance to get her kids back without
Yeah.
hurting people, she's gonna jump on
Exactly.
it.
So she's gonna team up with Doctor Strange.
It wouldn't
They could
surprise
fight,
me.
though, just because like
Yeah,
he could be like, no, you can't do that.
yeah.
You know.
Well, because he's the ancient one now, and he has to abide by a lot of rules. But like, it also wouldn't surprise me if in Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness, if Mephisto or Nightmare, I guess that's if
Yeah.
anyone is just a big villain who is in the realm of like magic and stuff like that, if they were tricking Wanda, and specifically if it's Mephisto, if he tricks Wanda and like makes a deal with her, and she ends up becoming bad from that, but not knowing it, and then Doctor Strange is like, "Oh, no, I gotta go fix this," and he sees that
Scarlet Witch, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, see, like, like that. I mean, I guess that would be all right, but yeah, no, I just think that she's grown a lot from this series, and I don't want to see her
She has.
backtrack because she's a villain or anything like that. I don't know how. Yeah, I really don't know how any of this is going to play into Doctor Strange. We didn't get anything about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Nope. But I mean, I'm okay with it just because
Yeah.
we've gotten the trailer and stuff,
Yeah, and I mean also,
and we're waiting 2 weeks.
yeah, it's only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, and then the Monica thing. I'm assuming that either plays into Secret Invasion, with Nick Fury, the Disney Plus show, or into Captain Marvel 2. But she's definitely going to see Nick Fury.
Yeah. Because
She
Nick was watching
definitely
this whole
is
thing.
going to Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Because he legit said in Captain Marvel 2, he was like, she was like, because she made when she was
In the
a
Captain
kid-
Marvel movie?
Yeah. Oh, did I say Captain Marvel 2?
Yeah.
Dummy. Okay. Because Monica was like, maybe someday I can like, you know, hang or fly up there and see you. And then Nick Fury said, only if you can glow like your Auntie Carol or something like that. And now she can.
See, that's what's so great about Marvel
Yeah.
is they literally
They do this little shit.
they plan this whole thing out.
Yeah.
They plan this out for years down the line.
Kevin Feige is a meticulous
Like
man.
we've talked about before, if they told us in 2008 when Iron Man came out, we were going to have to wait 10 years before we saw the end of this storyline, we would have been like, fuck at. We ain't waiting 10 years.
Yeah.
But the way that they did it, it worked perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
It's like a comic series. It's genius. And DC's fucking it up.
yeah, they are just a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, no, Vision. Yeah, I don't know where White Vision is. So, literally, Far From Home takes place months.
yeah,
after
that's
WandaVision.
after this.
Yeah.
Far From Home.
So like my thing is Vision in that scenes about like the dead heroes. Vision's dead. I don't know what that means. Because White Vision's still alive. Homie didn't
Yeah.
die. And he knows he's Vision. But I'm assuming he doesn't have those feelings attached to it because that's what White Vision was in the comics. At least that's what I've been told. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what's up with him, and I don't even know when we're gonna see him again. I don't even know if we're ever gonna see him.
Yeah, I don't know.
They opened up many portals, like
Almost
Doctor
like a
Strange.
multiverse.
Yeah, they got so much. I would have liked to see in the final moments of Wanda and Vision. I would have liked to see like Vision like kind of like go back into Wanda. I think that would have been cool, just because like he came from her, but instead he just kind of disappeared with the.
Yeah.
But I'm rewatching that scene later because that shit was dumb. That was so good. I don't know. I mean, I am super excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier just because I love the idea of like
It's going to be
enhanced humans.
completely different.
Completely different show.
Yeah.
Straightforward. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it might not. It's not going to be like this.
No, it's definitely not going to be. Well, they can't really.
This is the first Marvel we've gotten in almost 2 years. Jesus.
Yeah, that's wild.
And now we're getting a shit ton.
Whole year's worth.
They're just rolling it out.
I will say that I'm least excited for Loki.
See, right now, I'm least excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Hmm.
Like, I'm excited for it, but I would say I'm more excited for Loki only because I feel like Loki has more of a chance to go so many different ways. Like, you know, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier seems like it's going to be a fairly straightforward type of show.
Yeah.
Whereas Loki, it could go anywhere. Like he could go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Loki seems like it's all over the place. I mean, I am super excited for the Hawkeye show just because I like the character Hawkeye.
I just haven't seen anything on Hawkeye yet.
They're still filming, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the only thing you're gonna really find is set footage, photos. But no, I'm super excited for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier just because they're attached to Steve Rogers, who's
They
my
are
favorite
attached to Steve
character,
Rogers.
in the MCU.
He is your favorite character?
Yeah, he's my favorite character. God, I love that guy. Captain America, man, I love him. And I just love the
Every bond you buy is a bullet in the barrel of your best guy's gun. Remember that from the first movie? And he's doing like
down on
his
stage.
yeah, and then he does it so many times, and then he doesn't need to read the lines off the shield anymore.
Yeah, when he punches Hitler.
Yep.
Well,
And every time,
Dollar Tree Hitler.
every time his punch gets closer and closer to him because he practices it more and he gets better at it. I had a date. Movie ends.
Too much.
And then in the end, he goes back.
Yeah, and he lives life with the girl that he loves. Loved.
Yep.
Forever. After kissing her niece.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, he did do that.
Her niece, right?
I think so.
Or was her
Sharon, right? Sharon?
One of those. It was either niece or niece or I don't know, okay? My memory, and I'm tired. But no, I'm super excited for the Winter Soldier just because, like, first off, we're going to see another version of Captain America. We're going to see the corrupt government version of Captain America. U.S. agent. We're going to see Sam Wilson don the shield, which I want him to be Captain America. I don't want. I'm happy. I'm happy with the choice that he got the shield rather than.
But I don't think. I think by the end of it, neither of them are going to have the shield. I don't think. I think by the end, they're going to be like, no, we are our own heroes. Like neither of us could live up to what Cap was. So they're going to like retire the shield. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction. That there isn't going to be another Captain America. There's going to be Falcon and there's going to be the Winter Soldier. By the end of it, I don't think they're necessarily going to beef over the shield. I just think that by the end, they're going to basically find themselves in who they are and be like, no, we need to be us. We can't try to live up to what he was because we can't and we shouldn't. That's just what I think is going to happen. I don't know, of course. I haven't seen the goddamn show, but that's what I'm guessing is going to happen.
I think if there's going to be a little beef, I think it's going to be at the fact that Sam Wilson's going to have his doubts as to why Captain America or Steve Rogers chose him over Bucky. And even in the trailers, you see Bucky throw the shield.
Mm-hmm. But I think the Russo brothers said that Bucky and Steve have already had the conversation about that. That Steve was going to do what he did.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know when they would have had the conversation.
Unless
it was like, I don't know. I mean,
it had to have been after the events of like the battle, but before they went and brought all the stones back. Yeah, because the Russos, I'm pretty sure that they said that Steve and Bucky talked about Steve going back and staying there.
That but I don't know about the Shield per se.
Yeah, not the Shield thing.
No,
Not the
but
Shield thing.
going back.
But
Yeah,
going back.
definitely, or at least Bucky understood that.
Yeah, because even in the movie, Bucky didn't look like he was shocked.
No, he just like nodded. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I feel like Bucky completely understood what Captain America was going to do.
Yeah. Well, then the thing with Bucky is still corruptible.
Yeah,
He's not completely.
Just got to say those words.
Yeah.
Got to say those words.
But if he did give it to Bucky, then they could do. I mean, I don't know if. Obviously, they have all this shit planned out.
I mean,
but then they could do the storyline where Captain America gets Hydra'd.
Yeah.
Even though they did do a nod to that in Endgame.
Yeah. Well, and I think that there's a possibility that Bucky's no longer corrupt because he was in Wakanda and Wakanda's
That is
futuristic
true.
and they could have fixed him. But I heard Chris Evans is back on track. He's signed like for 2 more movies, so he might be a Hydra version of Captain America in, say, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, or we're gonna see him again as Old Man Cap or something. I mean, there are rumors that he's gonna die in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but no, like I think that
they're at his funeral.
yeah, I think that for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think there might be a little beef, mainly because I think Sam was gonna have his doubts because he's just a guy. He's not even he's not enhanced. And I think if Bucky thinks he deserves a shield, I think it's gonna be on the fact that he thinks that he can do a better job than Sam, because he's enhanced. That, and then I think that U.S. agent's gonna play a big role in deciding who gets the shield at the end. And I think that if Captain America dies in the show, I think it's going to go like this. I think it's going to be like Sam not knowing if he can handle it. Then maybe him potentially giving it up. And then if Captain America does die, I feel like Sam is going to completely give up the shield. He's going to be like, okay, Captain America's gone. I don't want to use a shield anymore. But then I think at the end, with the U.S. agent being so corrupt, I feel like Sam's going to realize that the world needs a Captain America, and the Captain America that the world needs is Sam Wilson. And so he's going to adopt the persona of Captain America.
That could happen. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I think it's either going to be...
It's either going to be what you said or
I think
that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's one of those two.
Yeah. I just think
like Captain America's a symbol, like Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that happening too.
And I think a big part of that's just going to be how corrupt the U.S. agent is.
Yeah.
And I saw set footage, a little tiny video of the U.S. agent fighting a couple, I'm assuming they were crooks. And homie grabbed the shield, flipped it over so like there was a sharp, that edge, and he was hitting people with that edge. Oh. And I just know that U.S. agent's an ass. Homie's an ass. And he's a government, I mean, we know the government's corrupt.
Yeah.
Especially with Ross.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I don't think the public will know that the U.S. agent's bad. The public might really like U.S. agent, but I think behind the scenes, Bucky and Falcon and Sam, I think they're gonna know that he's bad. And Baron Zemo.
Dude, Baron Zemo's
There's
cracked.
so many villains in that show. There's Baron Zemo.
Yep.
The U.S. agent, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And the woman with the mask. Where Sam's like flying next to Bucky while he's hanging on the bottom of the car.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, you got your ass kicked by a little girl. And then Bucky.
Yep.
I love that.
Oh, and then he flies under the... Oh!
That's so clean. The new suit's nuts. Homie doesn't have to... Although
he made his own shield.
Yeah. Well, although I did really like the fact that the wings were a part of the hands. But now, free hand. I don't know. But
We'll have to wait and see. I am too.
And
Us
the
talking
action.
about it now has made me more excited about it.
And
We get
it's
content
set.
all year.
Yeah.
And you're
That's
going to
be
come
so good.
here
And it's going to be...
to watch it all.
Yeah.
Except for a lot of WandaVision. I apologize. I fucked it up.
And the movies.
Yeah.
You're not going to see the movies.
Yeah, you're not going to see the movies here.
You'll hear post discussion.
You will hear about the movies here, though. For sure. For sure. Yep.
Taskmaster. Homie's copying people. Homie in the... dude.
And then Shang-Chi.
Okay, I will say this about Shang.
Then the Eternals.
Okay. Oh no, I'm so excited for every movie. Black Widow. It's gonna be good because it's got Scarlett Johansson. It's got Florence Pugh. She's a feisty
She's
one.
cracked.
She's cracked. And it's got Taskmaster, homie freaking.
Dude, she was in Midsommar. She was cracked in Midsommar.
She was. Oh, she's such a good actress.
Mm-hmm.
And and she's in Hawkeye and the Winter Soldier. She's in Hawkeye. I'm pretty sure she. I'm pretty sure she. Oh my gosh.
I'll cut that part out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Then Shang-Chi. I'm excited for Shang-Chi because, I hope that they have like the traditional. I hope they add in the like aesthetic of like the 90s and 80s kung fu movies.
Yeah, I mean,
I would love that.
I don't know anything about it, but I know it's going to be good because.
I just know he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
The Eternals. How can you not be excited?
And then Spider-Man. Yes. No Way Home.
Yeah, that's. But they dropped 3 titles before that. What were they? No,
Phone Home. Home Wrecker, right?
Yep. And
they all had home in them.
Yeah.
Because that's a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah. Home Wrecker. Yeah. Phone Home.
I don't remember the third one.
I know that like people like. Shoot. Okay. Well, now I just need to. I know Zendaya posted one. I know.
Yeah, it was the 3.
It was the 3 main actors in it.
They also teased that homie's going to be the Hobgoblin. Straight up. It was a post.
Slice.
Yeah. It was a post and it was I forget what's his name? The guy who's his friend and he He had the Hobgoblin hood behind his head.
I mean, the dude lost a lot of weight.
Exactly.
Homie's fit now.
He lost
But
a bunch of weight.
My thing is like Ned. For him to do the Hobgoblin, it would have to be some type of like alternate version of him.
Right. I think what we might see is the MCU get turned on its head entirely. And everything gets fucked by all this business. However, Doctor Strange doesn't come out until next year. Yeah. And Spider-Man is this year.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spider-Man comes out on Christmas, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so confused. Doesn't Doctor Strange take place before Spider-Man 3?
No idea. I have no idea. But I do know. What if we see in all the movies that shit gets except for Black Widow. Yeah. But we see that shit gets fucked up. But we don't know why or what caused it. Like here we saw Wanda hear her kids. Like what if things go awry in like the Eternals or whatever, and I don't know about the Eternals either just because that's been a project that's been here and there for a long time, but like in Spider-Man, shit hits the fan, but we don't understand why. And then we see it in Doctor Strange. Like I don't know, obviously, but it's called No Way Home.
Yeah.
So to me, the obvious thing that means is like multiverse stuff, where like you're stuck. You can't get back into your reality, basically. Yeah. But we don't know, of course.
Yeah. Clearly nothing like multiverse is happening yet.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest thing we got was Far From Home, which is technically the most recent when it comes to date times. It's
Yeah.
the most recent thing because that takes place after WandaVision. But there was no multiverse shenanigans besides Mysterio lying to my face, our faces, everyone's face.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like they do need to do multiverse. I think that's either going to come into play. I think it might come into play a little bit in Spider-Man 3 and a lot.
Well, we hope you enjoyed WandaVision and as well our reaction to WandaVision. Very exciting stuff going on with the MCU. Craziness. Absolute craziness. I can only assume it's going to be. We get Marvel every week.
Yeah, we do.
And you're going to be able to come here for most of it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
You got anything else?
No, we're just drowning in Marvel this year.
That is true.
Holy moly.
Drowning in it. And I'm loving it.
I'm almost excited for. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm done.
Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye.